It's Monday, August 8th, 2022. Back here for some more recording of the signals. Got a signal out right now on oil, and I've got my trade set up ready to go. Looks like it's going to trigger here shortly, and I'm going to get more signals for everything else, and I'll be back to show those trades. Okay, I've got long position here on CL, which is oil. I'll be back. The market's been running a little bit tight here in July and August, so I've backed off my exit to 80 ticks instead of 100. Okay, I've moved the sell stop right up above my entry at 88.72. Gives me 4 ticks as a buffer right there if it comes down. It's going off at market, so could take a few ticks loss. So I've got it at market though, so either way I'll get out. And now I'm just waiting for it to hit just a mere 80 ticks. I could go for more, but like I said, the market's been slow lately, and especially on Mondays it's been particularly slow. So the market may or may not do anything today. It just depends. The other markets are doing well though, so oil might move. It's just hard to say. Sometimes if the other markets are doing really well, which right now they're making pretty good moves. I'm still waiting on a signal, but they're making pretty good moves. Sometimes when that happens, oil won't move very much. So, at this point, there's no way I'm going to lose on the trade, and I've got a chance to make an easy 80 ticks today, which is $800 on CL. Okay, CL almost at the exit here. Almost there. Okay, there it goes. All right, I'm out of CL. Got 80 ticks on it, $800, and now I'm looking for a signal on ES, NQ, YM, and BTC, and possibly we'll get another signal on CL. I'll be back. Okay, I have sent out signals to go short on the ES, NQ, and YM with everything stops, exit, or not necessarily. Actually, I didn't set the exit, but I have a general thing what I go for and what you can go for, so we know pretty much what we can get on most every trade. It's all about mathematics. The less you go for, the higher your math. The more ticks you go for, the lower your math gets. But there's a sweet spot that we try to always go for. And for instance, like for me, I'm running all these trades at the same time, so I want to hit it, just be able to have the computer take care of everything where I don't have to take care of it. So I'm going for like the absolute minimum that it should go for. 50 ticks on the $50 on the NQ, which is 400 ticks times $5 a tick. And the ES 40 ticks times $12.50 a tick, and the YM 100 ticks at $5 per tick. So it's pretty much the minimum. Although you can't go for just like 80 ticks on the YM sometimes if it's really tight. But this trade looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and take it for the minimum ticks. But when the market really gets moving, we can hit 200 ticks on the YM all the time. It's just that right now is not such a great time to go for it. It's better to just take some profit and each day and walk with it. But the market will pick up again after August. YM almost got me in short right there. Almost made it. It's the sell stop limit I've got on it, which will get me in going short at that price. It wants to bounce here a little bit. Okay, I will come back. Okay, YM's got me in here. Now I'm waiting on the ES and NQ to also get me in. Okay, ES just got me in short there. You can see the YM's in the lead here. And still waiting on the NQ. It's getting close, but not quite there yet. Anyway, I will come back. Now keep in mind, I'm only going for like pretty much the minimum is what I'm going for on each of these trades. If you were trading this, you could go for more. It's just that, if you're just trading one instrument, you could watch it a lot better than you can watch all three. And you can get out a lot faster than you can get out from all three. So it's easier to trade just one in that way and watch it really well. And if it keeps going, you can just hold it, But I just want to show that you don't need to do that. You can take the signals, you can set up your trade, and have the computer take care of it all by itself. This is actually an easier way to trade, but you do have options to go for more if you want to do so. Okay, the NQ has gotten me in, and the YM getting close to the exit already. Now, if I wanted to, I could easily change this exit and go for more. It's most likely going to do so. Because these, like the NQ and the ES, well, let's just say the NQ needs to come down a lot more, which gives it more time for this one to also come down. So most likely it's going to go lower. They're going to do 200 ticks today. Okay, it just got me out there for 100 ticks. And like I said, I could go for more if I wanted to. Now the ES is about to get me out there at 500. Okay, there it goes. ES just got me out. That was $10 on the ES, which is 40 ticks. And it goes, on each signal it goes between 40 and 80 ticks. So I could be going for 80 on it right now, which it probably is going to make. Most mathematically speaking, it most likely will make it. It has a pretty high math. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but about 80%, I think it is, makes it to that $20, which is 80 ticks. Anyway, the NQ, I'm going for 1,000 here, which it should easily make it. It probably would make 2,000, most likely. Mathematically speaking, that's what it will do, is it will make a $2,000 trade here off one contract. But I'm just going for half of that, which is 1,000, which increases my math to very, very, very high. Even the 2,000 has a very high, I think it's, I'm not sure what it is, but it's very high, like 80, 90% or something like that. Yeah, 90%, I think it is. 90% it'll go to the 2,000 mark. So, which is $100 or 400 ticks on the NQ. So again, I'm only going for half of that, which means my math is really high, even higher than 90%. It's something like 96, 97%, something like that. By the way, for all of you following the signals here, for this particular instrument, the NQ, it will do $100 from the signal, which is 400 ticks, 90% of the time, and it will do $50 like about 97% of the time. So 97% chance this trade has of winning that I have on it right now. Or I could lower it down to 90% and do $100, double the price. So you see, it's worth it to go for double the price, get double the amount, and still have a 90%. That's 1 out of every 10. It's extremely good math. And the ones that don't make it, you just simply break even on those. So you just simply don't make it, but you don't lose either. You break even on it. So this code is extremely good, and you just need to know what it's good for, and then you need to go for it. Now, if you do go for $100, many times you do need to hold overnight into the next session, so, and set all your orders up and everything. But if you just want to go for, keep it in the daytime, they still hit 100 on the day. This one probably will do it today. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to come down pretty hard here, and it'll do it today most likely. It'll hit $100 today, so you could get out and still have a day trading margin here on this particular one. But not all of them are like that, So a lot of times you could do $50 and get out. So $50 is still pretty good. It's 400 ticks on the NQ. Still very good, good money, because the NQ ticks at $5 a tick, so it's very good. I should have held on to my CL trade. It's gone way up here. You see it's at 90.46 now. Should have held on to it from the long signal that I had. As you can see, the signals will give you opportunities. So if you really were to watch it and everything, you could really use the signal better than I'm doing here by trying to maximize it a little bit better than what I'm doing, which you could do. But I'm just showing, this is a good way to play the math and do it all automatically too. Have the computer do it, which is really nice. Sometimes it's really nice to just do it that way. And makes it kind of easy. Anyway, it's going to make it here pretty soon. And again, I could easily double this and have a 90% chance of winning and go for a $2,000 trade instead of a $1,000 trade. Okay, NQ almost got me out here. Okay, there it goes. All right, so that was just $50 on the NQ, which is 400 ticks. But this thing has a 90% chance to do double that and go $100, which is 800 ticks. It does that 90% of the time. And actually it goes more than that. The sweet spot is actually $150, which is 77% of the time, which actually comes out to be better mathematically than the $100. But still, $100, 400 ticks with 90% math, you gotta love that. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna get any more signals today, although I might get something on BTC, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna let today go so I can see what it looks like after today. And anyway, yeah, I'm all done for today. So I will be back with more videos of the signals, but just realize that can't do it every day because it's a lot of work to do these videos, and I'm really busy with doing my own trading and to do the codes, so that I can send out good signals. So it's a lot of homework involved on my end to do that, to look it all up, make sure it's working, etc. I mean, there's certain ways of doing that, and I have to do it every day to make sure I've got the codes right. Anyway, I will be back with more trading and more signals. Happy trading.